Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, or DTC, P0121 indicates that the throttle position, TP, sensor A is out of range. This code specifically relates to issues in the electronic throttle control system, which plays a vital role in managing how much air enters the engine. These sensors send vital information regarding the throttle plate position to the powertrain control module, PCM, located typically under the dashboard. The PCM uses this data to optimize engine performance and emissions control. A malfunction in this sensor or its circuit can lead to poor engine performance, reduced fuel efficiency, or even stalling. Understanding the context behind the DTC is essential in pinpointing the problem effectively and ensuring the safe operation of the vehicle. The Throttle Position Sensor A is integral to the vehicle's engine management system. It is located on the throttle body, which is responsible for regulating air intake into the engine. This sensor measures the angle of the throttle plate and relays that information to the PCM. The accuracy of this reading is crucial because the PCM relies on it to adjust fuel delivery and ignition timing. If the sensor reports a voltage that is outside the expected range, less than 0.38 volts or more than 4.5 volts, this can trigger the P0121 code. As such, maintaining accurate operations of the throttle position sensor is essential for optimal fuel efficiency and overall engine health. There are several possible causes that could result in DTC P0121 being triggered. First and foremost, a faulty throttle position sensor A could be at the heart of the issue. Over time, these sensors can wear out or fail due to exposure to heat and vibration, leading to inaccurate voltage readings. Additionally, wiring issues such as short circuits or breaks in the wire harness can disrupt the flow of data between the sensor and the PCM. Core connections or loose terminals at either the throttle body or the PCM can also result in this error code. Therefore, a thorough inspection of the wiring and the sensor itself is essential for accurate diagnosis. When the P0121 code is triggered, several symptoms may become apparent. One common symptom is poor engine performance. The vehicle may struggle to accelerate smoothly due to inaccurate throttle readings. Another manifestation is reduced fuel efficiency. Drivers may notice that they are filling up more often, indicating that the engine is not running optimally. Additionally, the check engine light will illuminate on the dashboard, serving as a visual warning that a fault has been detected in the engine management system. These symptoms can significantly affect the driving experience and should be addressed promptly to maintain vehicle performance and safety. The first troubleshooting step when encountering DTC P0121 involves verifying the condition of the throttle position sensor A. Begin by turning the ignition to the on position, ensuring the engine is not running. Subsequently, connect the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to the vehicle to clear the DTC and reset the system. After clearing the code, you must check the parameter values for the TP sensor A using the HDS. Specifically, you need to observe if the voltage is less than 0.38 volts, as this indicates a problem. If the current conditions do align with this voltage threshold, it confirms the failure, prompting a progression to the next diagnostic step. In this second troubleshooting step, it becomes imperative to check if the voltage of TP sensor A is above 4.5 volts. This further confirms whether the sensor is operating outside its intended range. If the measurements reveal that the voltage exceeds this threshold, the issue is likely another malfunction in the throttle system. Ensure during this check that you also consider the condition of connections. issues such as poor connections or loose terminals might lead to erratic voltage readings. If the sensor appears to be functioning intermittently, check for repeated patterns or reproducing fault conditions under similar scenarios. For the third troubleshooting step, it is essential to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs via the HDS. In addition to P0121, look specifically for DTC P0221, which indicates an out-of-range problem with the TP sensor B. If both codes are present simultaneously, it suggests that there may be a shared fault or issue affecting both sensors. This could lead to faulty readings from both sensors, complicating the diagnostic path. Based on this information, you can take appropriate actions to further hone in on the failure source, ensuring that the next steps are both efficient and accurate. In this fourth step of troubleshooting, start by turning the vehicle off to lock mode. Jump the shorting connector SCS line with the HDS and wait for more than 1 minute. This effectively allows the system to reset and prepare for further diagnostics. Next, disconnect the connectors from the PCM and throttle body. To accurately diagnose any potential short on the THL1 line, you'll need to check for continuity between specified test points. When checking, ensure that the throttle body 6P connector is disconnected and measure between the female terminal number 6 and body ground. This test will confirm whether a short circuit exists in the wiring between the throttle body and the PCM. For the fifth step, once again turn the vehicle to the lock mode. Disconnect the throttle body 6P connector to prepare for voltage measurement during the next phase. After disconnecting, switch the ignition back to the on position and check the voltage at the specified test points in the throttle body 6P connector. Measuring between female terminal number 5 and body ground should yield approximately 5.0 volts if everything is functioning correctly. If this ideal voltage is present, it indicates that the throttle body itself is likely the malfunctioning component, warranting replacement. Otherwise, this step pushes you towards additional diagnostics. In this sixth step, turn the vehicle to the lock mode to initiate preliminary checks. After this, jump the SCS line once more using the HDS and wait for more than 1 minute. Following these preparations, disconnect the PCM connector E for further testing. The next crucial step is checking for continuity between the throttle body 6P connector, female terminals number 5, and the PCM connector E, number 75. If continuity is established, this means that the VCC3 wire is functioning correctly, guiding you towards other potential issues. If there's no continuity, it suggests an open in the wire that necessitates repair between the throttle body and PCM. For this seventh troubleshooting step, similar to previous checkpoints, you need to verify for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. Once again, check for P0221, which signifies an out-of-range problem with TP sensor B. If both DTC P0121 and P0221 are flagged, this suggests a correlation that indicates a problematic situation with both the throttle sensors. If this is the case, it will guide your diagnostic process in a specific direction to identify the root cause of the simultaneous readings. Understanding this interrelationship is crucial for a thorough diagnosis and corrective measures. In this eighth troubleshooting step, begin by switching the vehicle to the lock mode for safety. Next, disconnect the throttle body 6P connector in preparation for the upcoming voltage measurements. After you have disconnected the connector, turn the ignition back to the on position and measure the voltage between test points. Specifically, verify between female terminal number 6 and body ground to check if the voltage is approximately 5.0 volts. If you receive this voltage indication, It indicates that the throttle body has an issue and should be replaced. Otherwise, it prompts you to continue to the next diagnostic step for additional investigation. For the 9th step, turn off the vehicle, re-accessing the lock mode. To set the stage for checking wire integrity, jump the SCS line using the HDS and maintain that for more than a minute. After disconnecting the relevant connectors, namely the PCM connector E, you will now examine the continuity between throttle body use points. In this case, check between female terminals number 6 and the PCM connector E, number 50. If you confirm continuity, this suggests that the wiring is intact. If it is absent, an open circuit in the THL1 wire will necessitate necessary repair procedures to ensure proper connection between the throttle body and PCM. In the final step, again turn the vehicle into the lock mode to ensure diagnostics are executed correctly. Jump the SCS line using the HDS and maintain that connection for over a minute as part of the preparatory process. Next, following the safe power mode, disconnect both the PCM connector E and throttle body 6P connector. During this continuity check, specifically examine between female terminals of the throttle body 6P connector, number 3, and the PCM connector E, number 76. If continuity is detected, this indicates that the SG3 wire system is functioning as expected. However, no continuity indicates an open wire that must be repaired, reinstating proper communication between components. After completing all necessary repairs and troubleshooting, the final verification stage is crucial to ensure that all issues are resolved. Begin by taking the vehicle for a test drive to replicate typical driving conditions. During this process, watch for any return of the DTC and check that it remains clear. In addition, closely observe engine performance, responsiveness, and the efficiency of the throttle during acceleration. Monitoring these parameters will provide confirmation that all repairs have been completed successfully, and the vehicle is again operating within its design specifications, providing a safe and reliable driving experience. Preventive maintenance plays a significant role in avoiding issues like DTC P0121 from occurring in the future. Regular inspections of the throttle system and its components can help catch potential problems before they escalate. It's essential to keep all electrical connections, especially at the throttle body and PCM, clean and free from corrosion or debris. Furthermore, when replacing any components, always use high-quality OEM, original equipment manufacturer, parts to ensure compatibility and longevity. These practices will go a long way in maintaining the vehicle's electronic throttle control system and ensuring safe driving. In conclusion, understanding the causes and effects of DTC P0121 is essential for effective vehicle maintenance. By following a structured troubleshooting process, technicians can identify and rectify the core issues efficiently, whether they stem from a faulty sensor, wiring issues, or poor connections. Regular maintenance and attention to the throttle position sensor and its related circuitry can prevent future failures and ensure optimal vehicle performance. Through these practices, vehicle owners can enjoy a reliable experience and enhance the longevity of their Honda CRV from 2017 to 2022. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.